Okay guys, last night we learned about how to change a fraction to a decimal, and I know the video was very blurry, so I'm just going to run through this real quick just in case you didn't get the answers. Our steps are to divide the numerator by the denominator. That's the top number by the whole number, okay? So, for instance, 3/4, here's the numerator, and here's the denominator. All right, this bar, this fraction bar right here, also means to divide, so you could say 3 divided by 4. All right, so to change a fraction to a decimal, we use what we call TIBO, top in, bottom out. All right, top in, bottom out. So, what I mean by that, for example, if I use 3/4 again, top number goes inside my house, bottom number goes outside my house. Okay? Top in, bottom out. Step 2 says to add a decimal point at the end and take it straight up. Okay, very important. Add a decimal point, take it straight up. I want you to take it straight up because if you don't do that, you may forget and put it in the wrong spot. Add a 0 at the end, and then step 3 is to divide like normal. Okay, divide like normal. So 4 will not go into 3, but 4 will go into 30 7 times without going over. So 4 goes into 30 7 times without going over. 7 times 4 is 28, so I'm going to subtract 28. That leaves me with 2. Then I'm going to add a 0, bring it down, because I have a remainder. And in middle school, we don't write R2. We don't write remainders anymore. So if there's a remainder, you need to add a 0 and bring it down. Now 4 goes into 20 5 times without going over, and 5 times 4 is 20. My remainder is 0, so here's my answer, 0.75. Make sure you always box your answers, please. Down here, there's the question, what if I have a mixed number? Well, you're going to write the whole number in your answer, in the answer box. Here's an answer box, the box we write our answer in. And then we're going to follow the same steps that we did above. Okay, once you're done changing the fraction to a decimal, you're going to take your answer, sorry, that's extra. You're going to take your answer and place it behind the whole number. Okay, that's in your answer box. So let's look over here at this example. 1 and 2/8. Well, 1 is my whole number. So I need to take 1 straight to my answer box. Okay, after I take the 1 to my answer box, now I'm left with the fraction 2/8. So I'm going to follow my TIBO, top in, bottom out. My top number is going to go inside my house. My bottom number goes outside my house. TIBO, top in, bottom out. Add a decimal point, take it straight up, then add a 0, and then you can do your math. 8 will go into 2, but 8 will go into 20 2 times without going over, and 2 times 8 is 16, so if I subtract 16 from 20, I get a 4. I have a remainder, so I need to add a 0 and bring it down. 8 goes into 40 5 times without going over, and 5 times 8 is 40. Now I have a remainder of 0, so I can stop. So I've got 0.25 as my decimal. Well, I'm not done. Okay, that's not my whole answer. I need to take this, I need to add it behind my whole number in the answer box. So your answer should be 1.25. Okay, real quick, I'm going to do these up here just in case you missed them last night. Top in, bottom out. Top number inside, bottom number outside. Add a decimal point and a 0. Now I can do my math. 5 goes into 30 6 times without going over. 6 times 5 is 30. Subtract, you get 0. I have no remainder, so I can stop. So my answer is 0.6. This one, 4/3. Okay, 4/3, top in, bottom out. Add a decimal point, take it straight up in a 0. 3 will go into 4. It will go into 4 1 time without going over. 1 times 3 is 3. Subtract, I get a 1. Bring down my 0. 3 will go into 10 3 times without going over. 3 times 3 is 9. I get a 1, I have a remainder, so let's add a 0, bring it down. Again, 3 will go into 10 3 times without going over. -9 leaves me with 1. If you notice, this is going to keep repeating. Okay, it's going to keep repeating over and over. All right, if you remember in class today, I told you that if a number keeps repeating over and over and over, it won't ever stop. So how are we going to write that? Well, what number is repeating here? The 3. So I would write 1.3 repeating. This little bar tells me that this 3 repeats over and over and over again. So that would be my answer. Okay, that was just a quick little review of last night in case you missed it.